What are your plans for revitalizing the downtown area and attracting new businesses not only to downtown, but throughout all of Woodstock?
Mr. Birtch, you're the first respondent. 1 minute.
As we heard earlier about the facade program, I like that program. However, if we have empty storefronts, we can do what so many other communities have done. We can have local artists in, paint murals, put up displays, make the downtown more attractive, not just to the people who go there, but businesses looking to locate there. I've spoken with the curator at the art gallery, and she has many other ideas for downtown that are similar to mine. As your mayor, I will also commit to investigating the potential of an indoor market within the core. Thank you.
Mr. Silvesky.
Well, thank you. The redevelopment of the downtown core, the reinvention of Woodstock will happen with the bringing of a University of Ottawa satellite campus. Downtown campuses are a healthy way to renew a downtown. In the submission of the University of Ottawa to the province, they indicated that the economic impact of the Woodstock campus would be in 10 years with 1,000 students. It will create 300 jobs and $25 million in annual economic activity. The city will change. It will reinvent Woodstock. It's something that will be certainly the focus of the new council, and we will have to work hard to achieve it.
Mr. Harding.
You know, it's really great to be selected. Makes us feel good. But what do we do today? You know, there's intense competition for those dollars for the universities. The numbers are quite extraordinary in terms of what the universities are looking for. We need to pay attention to housing downtown. We need downtown to be safe. We need to pay attention as to why you folks want to come to downtown. You know, when I was first here, I mean, a meal over $5 was considered expensive. You know, now we have great diversity in this community. We're sort of growing up and growing into another kind of relationship with our downtown. And so the city does have a place in doing that. The investments that they're making in terms of facade loans and other kinds of grants are very, very important. I know at the project I was involved with, we certainly took advantage of that, the Harvey Woods Lofts. So we really need to have a balanced strategy in terms of what is going into the downtown. It really needs that way to hang our hat on just one thing, a hope and a prayer.
Okay, Mr. Harding.
Okay, this is another question that's come in from the audience. Given that parkland is at a premium in the city, and given that a portion of the old hospital property remains unsold, do you think the new council should take a look at this site, purchase it, turn it into a park, and all add this part, or do you just follow the intensification that would be going on?
Mr. Harding, your first respondent.
No. We need housing. We need housing downtown. We need where you've got walk-to services. So no, as a park, forget it. I think we need to look also at our parks in a different way. It's very costly. We hire 20, 22 students a year to plant flowers and cut grass. How can we do something different in our parks? I'd love to have a meeting with all you folks to figure out what we can do better to use the land we already have.
Mr. Silvesky.
Well, thank you. And again, the object of the exercise when they met with the neighbors was indeed to have higher density in that particular property. But I understand that in the plans that probably a small parkette will be included, but not the big giant park. Parks are important. There's a lot of work. People that was one of the things that came out in the strategic plan. When people came forward, they said your parks are important. And so as a result of that, council put money away in a reserve budget. So 3, 4, 5 years from now, when we have to expand parks, the money will be there to do those sorts of expansions.
Mr. Birtch.
The short answer is no to that location. In response to Mr. Harding's suggestion of having a meeting with you people, I've been out knocking on your doors, listening to your concerns, and we have had many great conversations about the green spaces that are being underutilized right now. Ideas like community gardens that will get seniors out of their home working alongside high school students that need volunteer hours. They can also partner with other organizations like WDDS and the Oxford Fresh Pods. Maybe you need to knock on some doors, Mr. Harding.